Today we join one of Europe's greatest distance runners. Yeman Crippa has had incredible success in the 5,000 meter, 10,000 meter and cross-country distances over the last few years. But today we're joining him at a very interesting part of his career as he transitions over to the marathon. He's already raced his first marathon in 2:08:57 and he hopes to top that by a good bit in his next race in a few weeks' time in Seville. Hopefully running an Olympic qualifying time, allowing him to race later this year at the Paris Olympic Marathon. We talk about some interesting topics today, including his transition from shorter distances to the marathon, the increase in training load and how he's adapted to that both mentally and physically. We talk to his physio, who has some very interesting things to say about workout analysis and how that influences the recovery that he prescribes. And we'll also talk a little bit to Matt Fox back home about this workout, about how you can use the concepts in this workout in your own training. And we thank you for joining us today here at Kipchoge Stadium in Kenya.
Okay, welcome. Otherwise, we have divided you into two groups. So, there is a group of Crippa, Kemoy here, Kennedy this side. Okay, for you, you'll be doing 1600. 1600, it is 4 laps, 10 times. The speed should be 69, total of 4:36. Recovery, 2 minutes. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So, if one of these guys will be in front or this guy, either you or Kemoy should be in position 2, so that for you to get the speed which they are doing. So concentrate 69 or 68.7 point something. When we reach number 6, then we can try to do what? To adjust the
68
speed.
or 69?
No, I'm 69. If you get 68.7, should be okay. 69.3 is okay.
Yes.
So concentrate there. And then the time when we reach number
6.
let me say 8.
Okay.
The last 3, try to progress.
Yeah.
So the start will be there and finishing will be there, and then recovery 2 minutes.
The last track session is in Kenya. After Saturday I have 30 and I'm back and I'm ready for Seville Marathon.
Sweet.
18 February.
18th of Feb.
Yeah.
And there you have to try and run 2:07 low
Yeah.
to qualify for
I
the
need to
Olympics.
do the standard for Olympic 2:10. 2:08 and 10. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you actually have to run a bit faster than that, right?
Yeah, I hopefully.
You said the 3 spots for
Yes.
the Olympics are already full.
Yeah. We have three pace. No, 3 space, and we have another 3 guys with the standard, and they remind me.
Yeah.
I hope I run more strong than the other.
The 3 spots for Italy have already been qualified for by 3 other athletes, and they're all sort of sitting mid 2:07, 2:07 low. So for him to actually qualify for a spot in the Olympics, I think he's going to have to run a 2:07 low marathon.
Good. You're nice. Okay. 69. Very nice. 69 again. Fantastic. No looking the watch. The coach is here, my friend. 4:37. 4:37, and we wanted 4:36. Not bad.
Right.
2 minutes.
Yeah, a huge honour for us to be able to join Yemen as he prepares to run his second marathon. His first one, 2:08:57 last year. I mean, there's not too many guys that debut in that sort of time from Europe. So pretty exciting to see him go after a second marathon. It seems like his goal is to qualify for Paris in the marathon, even though his 10K is well and truly in and amongst the mix of qualifying for the Olympics and the 10K as well. Of course, his trials won't be until middle of the year. But Seville's a super quick course. Many athletes run their Olympic standards or world champ standards at Seville. So, he's picked a good one. But back to the workout, I mean, he's 2.5, 3 weeks out now from Seville. Critical time to be banking the big, hard workouts, obviously. 10 by 1600, basically 10 by a mile, just short of 10 by a mile, is pretty standard workout, I guess, for an athlete of his caliber. 69 seconds per lap, which is 252 per kilometre, which is sort of 4:38, 4:39 per mile. That's well faster than marathon goal pace. That's about 2:04 marathon pace, 2:03. So he's basically doing this at sort of half marathon effort threshold. And also keep in mind he's at elevation, so he's about 2,100 meters or just under 7,000 feet there.
4:36.
Perfect.
5 and 9.
So it's 36:00, my friend. 4:600. Fantastic. So you
35, 7.
which is almost 0:0. 0.
4:36, so do it.
Very good, Elvis. Very good.
Yeah,
Hapo
no,
sasa.
coach,
You're in the
yeah.
rhythm.
Feeling good?
Very nice.
Perfect.
It's only start.
So yeah, I'd love to know how your training has changed since last saw you.
Yeah. For the marathon, you need to go inside another mentality. You know, to do more patience and more kilometry. I did 180 per week, and before it was when I trained for the track, it was around 150, 60. Now it's changed. We need to do more kilometers and patience.
More patience.
Yeah.
Have you enjoyed your first couple or your first marathon? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. It was experience for the second one.
If you ask me what I would expect him to be doing a workout like this in, 10 by 1600 meters, I would say probably around 69, 70 seconds per lap, which is around that 252 to 255 per K. It was interesting to see the coach sort of be pretty specific about the lap splits. I would say in Kenya that's not like super common. You know how they were sort of talking about they wanted to be sort of 67 high to 68 high, I think you said, to 69 low. But good to see him getting in a really solid workout. He would be at the peak volume now, I assume, provided nothing's gone wrong in training. So he's probably doing this under pretty significant fatigue.
Can you describe to me your role again? Because it was very interesting.
Thank you.
8.25.
I'm part of
And
the
your
staff.
name.
My name is Guglielmo for Michela. I'm a sport physio, an Italian sport physio. I used to work with the athletes team, improving performance between tools in the field of assessment. So my role is to evaluate athletes' motor control capability and keeping in relationship motor control coordination with physiological parameters that we can record during the training.
And what sort of things are you measuring here? So today at the track.
Today I'm recording videos because I have at the end of training to realize a video analysis to understand if the intensity of the training is related to a better way of control the movement.
Okay.
For example, if this morning our athlete is running with a higher step frequency than is usually to do, we can think that his muscles has to work a lot, and into the physiotherapy room, I have to assess his muscle recovery.
Do you have an example of maybe the most interesting observation you've made and how you were able to incorporate that into an athlete's recovery?
Considering a training like Yeman is doing this morning, we think that tomorrow he maybe need to assess his spine, his respiratory muscles, and to receive a mobilization and manipulation of spine segments to improve his way to breathe better during easy runs after specific training session day, to improve his recovery and to keep his muscles into the best condition to receive and capture oxygen, to run in an easy way and to recover into a less possible time.
Okay,
This
wow.
is our idea, but at the end of the training we have to study the video we are now recording. We have to realize an assessment into the physical therapy room to understand if our idea is right or not.
So much good information.
I'm happy. I'm happy to share this with you.
Thanks.
So far, so good.
Yeah. We did the first 6. We respect the pace. And now, after the next one, we need to increase a little bit.
Start pushing it a little.
Yeah, but a little bit, not too much.
Nice.
Yes.
How long have you been in Kenya for this time?
From 6 January
Yeah.
and to 5 February, 1 month.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
5 weeks.
It's been good?
Yeah. Maybe it's a good good time, 1 month.
Yeah.
Yeah, more of 1 month, a little bit.
Too much.
Yeah.
But do you
Because
enjoy
we
it?
need to return our routine. Yeah.
It is this guy.
Okay.
How's it looking?
Now I'm trying to understand in real time how is changing during the proof his way to control the hips and the specific muscle of his legs. For example, following the records between the first and the sixth repetition, I starting understanding that now he's using in different way his right hamstring. So
Okay.
I'm starting thinking that at the end of training I have to assess his right hip to understand if now is in an high level of fatigue of his knee flexor muscles.
One question I had for you would be around this workout in particular. It's one that, I don't know, I've personally seen a lot. I've seen Kipchoge do it, and I've seen Calvin Kiptum do it, and a few other top guys. So it's clearly a favorite workout amongst the elite. Like you said, it's a huge workout. There's a lot of volume, and it's all done sort of around threshold, a little bit faster than marathon pace. This kind of workout, the theory behind it and how it fits into a regular training program, into a marathon block. For a viewer at home, how would you say they can take the theory behind this and adapt it to their own training program?
Yeah, great question. This is a huge workout. It's 10 miles, 16K worth of running at threshold. That's a lot. It's not a lot for an elite. It's probably a normal amount for an elite. I would say this is pretty specific to the half marathon, but it's also very valuable for the marathon. I wouldn't even be surprised seeing elite runners preparing for the half marathon doing a workout like this. I think something like this can sit sort of anywhere between 2 weeks out to maybe 8 weeks out of this sort of volume for a professional runner. How to adapt it to someone that's a little bit newer to the game, or maybe not a professional, or they're like a sub-elite or even an amateur runner. I would say starting at something like 4 by a mile or 4 by 1600. I'm using the mile because 1600 meters and 609 meters are almost the same thing. But you could do 4 by 1600 meters and probably build it up to maybe doing 7 of them. I think would be probably a good amount for an amateur runner, maybe 8 for a sub-elite runner. 10 by a mile for anyone that's not a pro is a long workout. I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad idea, but I would say it's probably a little bit of a risk. 16K worth of running at threshold is tough. I mean, you know, a half marathon race is 21K worth of volume at threshold. So we know we can sort of compare that, and I guess this workout does have recoveries in between them. But even still, it's pretty tough. You want to have a few solid recovery days before and after this one. But yeah, how to adapt it, I would say a good amount for an amateur would be between 4 and 6. A sub-elite, maybe 6 and 8. But if you're a really ambitious sub-elite, you might want to stretch it out to 10 and see how you go over the big boy elite workout.
If I've learned anything from filming all these athletes around the world, it's that most of them train to a specific effort. They don't necessarily train too much to a specific data metric like heart rate or pace or anything like that. Sometimes they might. But this whole idea we've really embraced at the Quetta Elite Coaching Academy, and we try to make sure all the athletes that we train at the Sweat Elite Coaching Academy are running to a specific effort and not necessarily chasing any external data metric. And if you're interested in learning more, you can join us over at Sweat Elite Coaching Academy.
Crippa, the last one. This is stamina.
So now we're pushing it.
Yes.
What are you hitting per lap now?
Either side. I don't know what to.
He's in charge.
I'm tired. But we need.
I will
now,
go 2 laps.
Yes.
You go 2 laps.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
We need to do
I go two,
around
go two.
67. No more strong. Okay.
Yeah.
67.
I will start 68.
Okay.
67.
Yeah.
Then you go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
67.
Okay. That's good. Okay. You start 68. Okay.
Okay. 68.
But I think the other guys will be a little bit worried about his Seville run because he's the half marathon national record holder. And he's obviously got the capability of running quite a bit faster than 207 if he gets it right. He has the speed, he has the mindset. It looks like he has a team around him based on this video. So I'm excited to see how he goes in Seville for sure.
Stamina, everyone.
Crippa, daga con daga. 4 for 22 now. Very good, va bene.
Four.
Yes.
Is that close to what you were expecting? Is that what
Yeah.
you were expecting?
Yeah.
You could guess that. Do you lactate test after every workout, every long run?
Every long run and after every session on the track.
Okay.
It's very, very important to understand how his body is adapting to the altitude condition. And this is an important information about how his peripheral muscles are adapting to the training condition in altitude to consider the right level of fatigue to understand if the training is it was done into the best way for his improving performance path. So
Perfect.
we are so happy considering the result.
Okay, 4.4 is not super high.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a very, very balanced result considering the condition of the place we stay now and considering the training he has done today because
Big volume.
Running a long repetition is a condition in which muscles has to do a good work to realize the final time he has realized. So working a lot, muscles is coming into the high level of fatigue going on the training. So concluding the training with this lactate concentration result is a very important data for us. We are coming into the right way to improve his performance.
Are you happy with that?
Yes. I'm happy. The program was respected.
How fast were you hitting those last few reps?
Maybe it was 4:20. Yes, we do a good progressive from 68 to maybe 64, 63.
Yeah.
For the marathon, it's very nice. We don't need to do sprint. We need to do easy, but for long. Yes. It's first time I did 16k to the track.
Oh really? First time?
Yeah.
Sick.
But it's good. It's the way for the marathon.
And feeling good.
Yeah.
I'd love to know more about your mindset going into marathon training now.
Yeah.
Does it excite you? Like, do you enjoy the the long endurance of the marathon?
Yes.
Are you going from running
the preparation for the marathon is beautiful than from track. It's different, but I prefer the preparation for the marathon because you have 3 months when you start, but you are focused to the same goal every day, work per work, and you have focus to the race. The marathon is like the travel. Yeah.
It's like a journey.
Yeah.
When you were racing track, 10,000 meter, 5,000 meter, did that feel more like you just had to keep in shape and you had many races, but this is one big goal that you're aiming for, is what you're saying?
Yeah, but it's more different. Track is more stress.
Okay.
You need speed. Also in the marathon, but it's different.
Okay.
Yeah.
And being on you were coming from running like 10,000 meters in 27 minutes. You know your race is only 27 minutes long, but when you're running a marathon it is 2 hours, 2 hours 10 minutes, 2 hours 8. How is it different? How does it feel very different racing for 2 hours compared to racing for half an hour?
Marathon have many surprises, huh? Because when you do workout in the track, 10,000, 5,000, you do some workout and you can respect in the race. The marathon is there many surprises, huh? Because it's long race and sometimes is there gel, you vomit sometime, the leg was not good at 35 kilometers. Is there many surprises? For me it's not possible to calculate exactly the time you can do it. You understand?
Yeah.
But we try.
It's what happens on the day, I guess.
Yeah.
Things are in your head, how things are in your legs, weather conditions.
Yeah. But
how did
I'm ready.
Your first marathon, the one that you ran in 2:08?
Yeah.
How did that go for you? Was it
smooth?
Did it go as you planned? Were there some surprises?
Yeah. The preparation maybe was good, a little bit longer than this one. And when I was at 33 kilometers, I was vomit because I drink many gel. Yeah, and the experience for this time. I was maybe 3 or 4 gel, and around 35 for the last gel. I vomit and I conditioned my race. And but the time was good for the debut, and I can do it better now in Seville. The course is fast in Seville, and Milan was a little bit hard, and everything is good for this one, for the next one, and we'll play good weather, good day, and in Seville and in Spain and in February sometimes it always is a beautiful day. The weather, climate is good.
So it should go well.
Yeah.
In terms of your plans for the next few years, do you think marathon is now your main focus?
Yeah. Now is for the next marathon. After this marathon, I rest 1 week, and after I restart the preparation for European Championship. I want to run in half marathon, and we have from half marathon and 10,000 we have maybe 3 days of recovery. The body recovery correct. I can try to do 10,000, and after I go to altitude for Olympic.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Sick. Awesome, dude. Well, thank you so much for having me at your session.
Thank you too.
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
You're amazing. And good luck for Seville.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers.
Bye bye.